Hey y'all, want to hear about what I'm growing in January 2025? Come on right back and I'll tell you. All right, y'all, welcome back to Toya's Garden Haven. My name is Toya. I am located in Missouri in Zone 6B, where there is about 10 inches of snow on the ground, y'all. I'll insert a short clip here on the screen so you can see just what we're working with, y'all. And that was not even the end of the snow. That was while the snow was happening. So we got more snow after that. We have been in this house, when I say we, the whole family of four, since Saturday. Okay, today is Monday, January 6th. And when I tell you, it's been a little crazy, okay? So we have been so ready to leave. I can't tell you. My house is a mess, but I got the support of my husband, so he decided to go downstairs with the twins while I shoot a couple videos to try to gain a little bit of sanity, connect back into my garden haven, even though I'm indoors. So let's go ahead and see what we have growing in January. Okay, y'all, so January is a great month for gardeners, right? Because we can actually start growing things in January. I am in Zone 6B, and so we have a long growing season for that spring, summer, fall arena. But once we make it to winter, there's not much that we can grow in the winter. And so I've been growing in my indoor hydroponic system. I will link the playlist above for my indoor garden updates. I have also been planning my spring, summer, fall garden as well. So let's talk about what I plan to start growing in January. I won't start sowing seeds until 13 weeks from the last frost date, which is in April. I'll put it on the screen exactly when it is. It kind of changes up a little bit each year, and it's really just an estimate. So I'll put that date on the screen that we have for our last frost date. So I will start growing around January 18th. So the things that I will be growing January, I'm going to start with my onions. I'm going to do this Tokyo long white bunching onion. I kind of wrote on the seed packet a little bit. These seeds are actually kind of old, so I may sow a bunch of these. I am going to start these indoors and then transplant them outside later. But I'm going to grow this one just because I have some extra seeds left over, and those seeds are from 2021. So we'll see what kind of germination I get. And then I'm going to do this bunching onion warrior, and I'll put a picture of this one on the screen, but I got these from Victory Seeds. So these are the two green onion styles that I will be growing in January, or starting in January rather, indoors. I'm going to do this red burgundy onion as well. And as you can see, like this one has 100 days. This next one is going to have 115. And so this is why these seeds are being started so early, so we get a jump start on the season. And then the other onion that I will be growing is this sweet Spanish yellow Utah jumbo. And this is actually a container variety. So I'm hoping that this will do well in my garden because I do garden in containers and vertical planters. So this is 115 days. So I'm going to be starting these 4 onions indoors. Now, what I will also do, which we'll talk about more in a separate video, I'm going to do some winter sowing. And so for my winter sowing, I'm actually going to probably do these 2 green onions for my winter sowing. So I'll do this winter sowing, and then I'll also start these indoors just to see which version works better. But long story short, winter sowing also gives your plants a jump start on the season. But then also it kind of, if you don't have a lot of space in your house, winter sowing is great because those seeds are already outside. You don't have to worry about hardening off your seeds, which is basically putting them in and outdoors at varying lengths of time so that they get used to the elements. So winter sowing puts them out there and they're already there, and they start growing whenever they are ready to start growing, and then you can transplant them into your garden straight from outside, and you don't have to worry about all the other pieces of what it takes to start seeds indoors. So I'm going to grow more than onions as far as the winter sowing method, but like I said, that'll be a later video. All right, so those are the onions that I'll be growing starting January 18th. Now I will also be growing celery, and I'm going to do this tall Utah variety of celery, and these take 90 days. So I'll also be doing this in January. And then I will also be starting my lavender in January. And lavender is also one of the plants that I will winter sow as well. Those are the things that I will be starting January 18th. All right. And then a week later, January 25th, 12 weeks from my last frost date. And the things that I will be starting at the 12-week mark are going to be this red habanero pepper. I got these from Serenity Seed. And these take about 95 days to mature. And then I'm also going to be doing this Pippin's Golden Honey Pepper from Baker Creek. And this one takes, oh, it doesn't say on the seed packet, but I imagine it takes quite a while. I'll put it on the screen if I remember when I'm going through this video before I post it. But this is the other pepper variety that I will be growing or starting indoors. So that is it really for the month of January for the seeds that I will be starting. February, we will hit the ground running pretty much. So when I get ready to start these seeds, January 18th, I will actually come through and do a video of me starting these seeds indoors, and I will probably also do another video for winter sowing as well. Although I'll try to divide up my winter sowing video because I have quite a few seeds that I would like to try winter sowing on. So I thank you all for joining me here today. If you like this video, if it gave you some inspiration to go ahead and get your garden started, or at least figure out what you want to start in January, make sure you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Until then, put your hands in the dirt. It makes you feel better, I promise. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.